Get ready for a whirlwind update that's going to blow your mind. The news cycle never stops, and today we've got stories that are as wild as they are unbelievable. From cutting-edge tech battling ancient problems to unexpected celebrity collaborations and the very definition of public interaction being questioned, you're about to dive into the most talked-about moments. This is not just news. This is the pulse of what's happening right now, delivered with the energy you expect. You absolutely do not want to miss what's coming up next. Stick around because you're in for a ride. First up, we're heading to the ranches where innovation meets the wild. Imagine drones, powered by the legendary sounds of AC/DC and even a star voice from Hollywood, being deployed in a daring new strategy to protect precious livestock. This isn't science fiction. It's a high-tech, high-energy showdown against an age-old problem. We're talking about cutting-edge technology and surprising tactics being used in the field to keep our farms safe. You won't believe how they're doing it. Then, we're diving into the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, but with a twist that's got everyone talking. We'll explore the captivating public displays of affection between major stars that have sparked a massive debate. Are these genuine expressions of friendship or a masterclass in modern PR? We'll break down the viral moments, the public reactions, and the underlying conversations about intimacy and performance in the spotlight. It's a story that's redefining celebrity interaction. And finally, we're confronting the brave new world of artificial intelligence and its impact on our digital lives. Get ready for a deep dive into accusations that major tech platforms are hosting AI bots that impersonate beloved celebrities, even generating suggestive content. This raises serious questions about consent, authenticity, and the ethical boundaries of AI. We'll uncover the details and what it means for all of us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Drones blast AC/DC to deter wolves, a new era of ranch protection. In a development that sounds ripped from the pages of a futuristic novel, ranchers are now employing drones armed with rock anthems and Hollywood soundbites to ward off a persistent threat: wolves. For centuries, farmers have grappled with protecting their livestock from these formidable predators, often resorting to traditional methods like guard dogs, fencing, and even lethal force. However, a groundbreaking initiative spearheaded by the USDA is introducing a technological marvel into this age-old conflict. Biologists are experimenting with drones equipped with loudspeakers and thermal imaging cameras, transforming them into aerial deterrents capable of blasting everything from the electrifying riffs of AC/DC's Thunderstruck to dramatic movie clips and even direct human voices at encroaching wolves. The goal is simple yet ambitious: to create a novel and effective non-lethal method to protect cattle and other livestock. This innovative approach is being tested in regions like the California-Oregon border, where wolf populations have rebounded, leading to increased interactions and conflicts with ranchers. The USDA's Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service has been at the forefront, developing these hazing techniques. Their preliminary studies, dating back to 2022, indicated that the addition of human voices through drone-mounted loudspeakers could indeed startle and deter wolves. Researchers have even documented successful interruptions of wolf hunts using these methods. The drones are loaded with a variety of sounds, including music, gunshots, fireworks, and human voices, which are played at random to keep the wolves guessing. In situations where the initial deterrents fail, drone operators can improvise, using a microphone to yell at the animals or playing custom audio clips. One particularly effective tactic involves playing a heavy metal song, with its powerful sound waves and lyrics serving as a potent scare tactic. While the technology shows promise, it's not without its challenges. The specialized drones, equipped with night vision and loudspeakers, can cost upwards of $20,000 and require professional training, making them a significant investment for many ranchers. Furthermore, their effectiveness can be limited in densely wooded areas. Ranchers who have participated in the trials acknowledge the reduction in livestock deaths, but express concerns about the long-term efficacy, fearing that wolves might eventually become accustomed to the noise. Some ranchers, like Mary Rickert, who has been in the cattle business since the 1980s, are seeking more definitive solutions, including the right to defend their property more directly if these methods prove insufficient over time. Despite these hurdles, environmental advocates are optimistic, viewing the drones as a versatile tool that can scare wolves in varied ways and locations, respecting their need to be wild while mitigating human-wildlife conflict. The ultimate aim is to foster coexistence, and these technological advancements represent a significant step in that ongoing effort. But can loud music and movie clips truly change animal behavior, or is this just a temporary fix? Next, we're stepping into the glitzy world of Hollywood to uncover a surprising celebrity, pairing that sparking quite the conversation. Hollywood's platonic kisses, redefining friendship or PR stunt. In the ever-evolving landscape of Hollywood, where public perception is a carefully curated art form, a recent series of affectionate gestures between stars Scarlett Johansson and Jonathan Bailey has ignited a passionate debate. The co-stars, known for their roles in the upcoming blockbuster Jurassic World Rebirth, have been spotted engaging in what many describe as platonic displays of public affection, including lip kisses, lingering gazes, and even a playful, staged neckbite captured in shared photos. These moments have left audiences and industry insiders alike divided. Are they simply two friends unafraid to express their bond, or is this a calculated publicity stunt designed to capture attention and fuel the narrative around their film? The discussion highlights a broader cultural shift in how intimacy and friendship are perceived and performed in the public eye. On one side of the debate are those who view these interactions as a refreshing departure from traditional Hollywood norms. They see Johansson and Bailey as modern individuals who are comfortable expressing affection freely, regardless of gender or sexual orientation, challenging rigid societal binaries. Jonathan Bailey, an openly gay actor, has been vocal about his belief in showing love in all its forms, stating, "If you can't kiss your friends, life's too short not to." Scarlett Johansson, married to comedian Colin Jost, has also downplayed the intense scrutiny, referring to Bailey as a lovable guy and emphasizing their friendly dynamic. Jost himself has humorously acknowledged the situation, likening Bailey to a raptor attack in Jurassic Park terms, indicating a lack of jealousy and an embrace of their camaraderie. Supporters argue that this open affection is liberating, demonstrating that platonic kisses between friends, even across gender and sexual identity lines, need not be misconstrued as romantic. They see it as a model for a more inclusive and evolved understanding of intimacy. However, skeptics raise valid concerns about the authenticity and intent behind these displays. They point to Hollywood's long history of leveraging intimacy for promotional purposes, from whispered secrets on red carpets to carefully staged social media moments. The argument is that Johansson and Bailey's increasingly visible and coordinated affectionate gestures, appearing together at multiple premieres, posing for coordinated Instagram shots, and sharing intimate-looking photos, are not spontaneous, but rather meticulously choreographed. The question, for them, isn't whether the friendship is genuine, but whether the constant spectacle risks cheapening that very bond. There's also the matter of optics. While Johansson and Jost may be comfortable with their dynamic, some fans find the normalization of such intimate displays between married stars and their co-stars, simply labeled as friendship, to be problematic. Critics worry that these antics could overshadow their professional work, turning the Jurassic World Rebirth press tour into a spectacle rather than a showcase of their acting talents. Even Johansson has acknowledged the public's fascination, admitting that "nothing surprises me" regarding the kissing thing, suggesting an awareness that these moments generate attention. This situation taps into a larger cultural conversation about public intimacy, particularly within queer communities where friendship and affection often transcend traditional labels. Bailey, as a prominent gay figure, is part of a generation pushing boundaries in how representation and relationships are portrayed. Johansson, known for balancing mystique with candor, fits this narrative by embracing ambiguity. Ultimately, whether this is a good look depends on one's perspective, a progressive redefining of friendship or a cynical PR ploy. The truth may lie in the ambiguity, a space where Hollywood thrives and these stars expertly navigate. But in a world increasingly defined by digital connections, are we prepared for the ethical implications of AI mimicking our favorite stars? Next, we're exploring the fascinating intersection of technology and nature as we uncover a surprising new method for protecting our farms. AI chatbots under fire, Meta accused of hosting celebrity impersonations. In a development that raises significant questions about the ethics and oversight of artificial intelligence, Meta Platforms is facing renewed scrutiny following a Reuters report alleging that its social media ecosystem, encompassing Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, is hosting AI-powered chatbots that impersonate popular celebrities, often without their consent. The report details a concerning landscape where user-created bots, and even those developed by Meta employees, are mimicking well-known figures, including stars like Taylor Swift, Anne Hathaway, Selena Gomez, and Scarlett Johansson. The controversy intensified with allegations that some of these chatbots were designed to resemble minors and engaged in inappropriate behavior. One particularly disturbing case highlighted a chatbot impersonating 16-year-old actor Walker Scoble, which reportedly generated sexually suggestive content and shared explicit imagery. This situation underscores a growing unease surrounding the generative AI space and the potential for misuse. Meta spokesperson Ando Stone has acknowledged the company's shortcomings, admitting that its AI tools should not have the capability to generate intimate or explicit content involving any celebrities, whether adult or underage. Stone attributed these lapses to failures in enforcing Meta's existing policies, which strictly prohibit impersonation and the creation of sexually explicit material. The report suggests that while many of these bots were created by users, at least 3, including 2 parody accounts of Taylor Swift, were reportedly developed by a Meta employee, adding a layer of internal concern. The implications are far-reaching, as these AI chatbots not only mimic the likeness of celebrities, but also engage in flirtatious or suggestive conversations, and in some instances, produce hyper-realistic deepfake images of these stars in intimate settings. The claim that some bots even presented themselves as the actual individuals further blurs the lines between reality and artificiality for unsuspecting users. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the evolving challenges in regulating AI technology. As AI systems become more sophisticated, the need for robust guardrails, transparent development practices, and stringent content moderation becomes paramount. Users are being advised to exercise caution and critical thinking when interacting with AI-generated content, particularly on platforms where impersonation and misinformation can spread rapidly. The debate centers on whether platforms like Meta are doing enough to prevent the exploitation of celebrity likenesses and the creation of harmful or misleading AI-generated content. The potential for these AI bots to damage reputations, spread disinformation, or facilitate harassment is a significant concern that requires immediate attention from both tech companies and regulatory bodies. The incident involving celebrity impersonation by AI chatbots highlights the urgent need for clearer guidelines and more effective enforcement mechanisms to ensure that AI technologies are developed and deployed responsibly, safeguarding both individual rights and public trust. This dive into AI's ethical maze is eye-opening, but what happens when technology takes a more unexpected turn in the fight for our food? Now, let's shift gears to the world of fashion, where style and pronunciation can be a tricky combination. The 10 most mispronounced fashion brands, do you get them right? In the dazzling, fast-paced world of high fashion, where trends emerge and fade with the seasons, there's one common pitfall that trips up even the most devoted style enthusiasts: pronunciation. We all aspire to speak the language of luxury with confidence, but certain brand names, often originating from diverse linguistic backgrounds, can prove surprisingly challenging. This list dives into the 10 most commonly mispronounced fashion brands, offering a guide to ensure you're always on point when discussing the latest collections or casually dropping designer names. From French haute couture to Italian craftsmanship, mastering these pronunciations is a subtle yet significant way to elevate your fashion savvy. Think of it as the final accessory to your style knowledge. The brands featured often boast rich histories and intricate naming conventions that can lead to confusion. For instance, a brand like Hermes, a cornerstone of French luxury, is frequently mispronounced by dropping the silent H and emphasizing this, when in fact the correct pronunciation is closer to Hermès, with a soft, almost swallowed H. Similarly, the iconic Italian fashion house, Gucci, is often pronounced with an emphasis on the second syllable, Gucci, when the correct and more refined pronunciation is Gucci, with a softer, more even stress. Another brand that frequently causes pronunciation predicaments is Christian Louboutin, known for its signature red soles. Many stumble over the B in Boutin, but the accurate pronunciation is Louboutin with a smooth flow. The elegance of Chanel is often marred by mispronunciations like Chanel, when it should be Chanel, reflecting its French origins. Even seemingly simple names can be tricky. Take Balenciaga, the Spanish luxury brand. The common mistake is to pronounce the G as in go, but it's actually pronounced Balenciaga. The intricate spellings and silent letters common in French and Italian, combined with the influence of different regional accents, contribute to these widespread errors. Brands like Yves Saint Laurent present a multi-part challenge, with the correct pronunciation being Yves Saint Laurent. Maison Margiela often gets simplified to Margiela, but the proper way is Maison Margiela. Even the globally recognized Louis Vuitton can be tricky, with Vuitton being a common error when it should be Vuitton. This linguistic journey through the world of fashion isn't just about avoiding embarrassment. It's about respecting the heritage and artistry behind each brand. Knowing how to pronounce these names correctly adds a layer of sophistication and appreciation for the craft. It's a small detail that can make a significant difference in how you're perceived within fashion circles. So, before your next stylish outing or online shopping spree, take a moment to familiarize yourself with these common pronunciation pitfalls. It's a simple yet effective way to ensure you're speaking the language of luxury fluently and confidently. Mastering fashion names is one thing, but understanding how to protect vital resources is another challenge entirely. Next up, we're looking at a story that combines the allure of Hollywood with the practicalities of protecting our precious livestock. And that's a wrap on another electrifying news update. We saw drones blasting AC/DC to scare wolves, Scarlett Johansson and Jonathan Bailey sparking debate with their public affection, the tricky world of mispronounced fashion brands, and Meta facing heat over celebrity AI impersonations. Stay informed, stay curious, and keep that notification bell on. Like this video, subscribe to Tom Spotlight, and follow us on all socials for more incredible updates. We'll see you next time.